Ever since Zane left, the only thing in my apartment that's gotten even remotely close to fingered is roommate's god-awful violin. I don't even know why I keep waxing. Probably because hair sprouts from every orifice of my body like I'm a walking, talking botanical garden. Or maybe because I'm a sadist. Sick in the head. Perhaps a bit of both. Most likely, I'm just trying to feel something, anything other than chronic anger. Fuck, I say to Sherry. She gives me a scolding look of death. I'm sorry. She's a Slovenian woman in her late 50s with broad shoulders, bright red cheeks, and a thick, syrupy accent. When Sherry asks you to do something, you do it. I both admire and fear the living daylights out of that woman. No cursing. Sherry frowns like her job depends on it. Shit, okay, I say. Oh, no, I did it again. Fuck. Yeah. Sherry doesn't like me very much. Poppy Hastings is being released from prison. The headline plays on loop in my head. It reverberates between my eardrums as I leave my appointment and begin the 5-minute trek back to my apartment. I attempt to nudge away the words swimming around my frontal cortex, the way I would evade an older relative trying to kiss me on the cheek. But they just bounce back with a grin, eager to tease and taunt me. My body is still stinging from the wax, so I place my phone in my pocket as I walk. A big journalist no-no. Heaven forbid I miss a breaking news notification. It's no use, though. Even without the push notifications, Poppy's name still gyrates around in my head. God damn it. Poppy. Poppy Hastings. Poppy Hastings is being released. This is not happening to me. I breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth, then try to remain present by focusing entirely on my surroundings. A smoke shop with the door cracked open. A bodega cat without a collar peering in, up, and down the street with suspicion. A mom-and-pop restaurant, simply called Fried Chicken, that sells only fried chicken. A band of white boys dressed in tiny caps and cuffed jeans, parodying around as locals while their parents pay the rent on their newly renovated one-bedroom flexes. Gentrification began flirting with Clinton Hill about 2 years before I moved here, which probably means I'm part of the problem, but I still like to shift the blame elsewhere. Partly because I'm the daughter of Iranian immigrants and was basically raised with a chip on my shoulder, and partly because I'm on the Gen Z millennial cusp. Pointing fingers and pouting are our favorite hobbies. When I was a child, my classmates' parents were hesitant to set their kids up on playdates with me. I don't remember this, but my mother mentioned it once offhand, and it stuck with me in the way that small moments sometimes do when you're little and still making sense of the world. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you. You're not my therapist. That's Julie. She fired me last month. Did you know therapists could fire their clients? I sure didn't. I'm also pretty much always a tiny bit broke. As a journalist, even a successful one, an illusion, by the way, you grow accustomed to being underpaid. You're taught to be grateful for opportunities, to kiss the feet of those who came before you just for inviting you into the room, to wipe the asses of giant corporations as the board of trustees grows richer and your bank account begins to leak. I'm a cynic. Not that I can think of anything less original than being cynical in Brooklyn. My apartment is a 5th-floor walk-up in a tentatively beautiful, rent-controlled old brownstone that hasn't been renovated in at least half a century. My street is quiet, like a suburban cul-de-sac without all the friendly faces. But I do prefer my neighborhood, at the very least, to Gramercy, where I commute every day for work. Across the bridge, the noise is incessant, the air polluted, and casual, god-awful acquaintances lurk around every corner. Given the choice of being anonymous in Brooklyn or visible in Manhattan, always pick the former. Especially if it's all you can afford. The radiator whistles its usual greeting as I walk through the front door. I immediately turn it off and open a window, allowing that April breeze to smack some sense into me. Hello? My voice reverberates through the small space, echoing back to me. Roommate is sprawled out on our crusty green love seat, her boyfriend perched between her legs on the floor eating ramen. Oh, and they're both butt-ass naked. Sigh. Roommate is Romanian, I think. She has a heavy accent. The two met while microdosing mushrooms at a guided sound bath last year and have been attached at the pierced navel ever since. Based on their attire, or lack thereof, I can tell they weren't expecting me back so soon.